Morning. I'm Wendy Weir, CEO of Libra Tea, and I'm welcoming you here to our Tea Moment Mondays. We are enjoying Tea Moment Mondays because it's a great way to start the week. And I wanted to talk a little bit this morning about how you start your week and, in fact, how you start your day. And a little quiet tea moment is a great way to be able to start the day because I've talked about the idea that you can have tea moments anywhere, anytime. So if you're driving the kids and waiting, or perhaps you're just looking for a nice tea moment in the midst of what has become a little bit of a chaotic morning, I invite you to remember that there's a place of peace inside and that you will be able to reach that peace if you just stop for a moment, connect back into yourself, connect to the world around you, and really it's all about cultivating presence. I was speaking with Leah Gord, one of our leading lights here on the weekend, and she was talking all about cultivating presence, and really the tea moment about coming back to yourself is really about being able to cultivate that presence. So this morning I thought we'd talk about, although one can have them anytime, anywhere, for that, the tea moments. One can also start their day in a great way so you remember to come back and have some tea moments. That would be, well, we talked before about the first awakening, the awakening of the morning, and being able to go, I've got another chance. I'm here. It's a fresh day. It's a fresh me, and it's a fresh start. And so I get to start every day after that lovely sleep of a reset and be able to go, wow, get another today to do this all. I think another tea moment is in order. And so, not only in terms of just being able to, when you awake and reset yourself and know and remind yourself that it is a fresh day, it is a great time to be able to really take a few minutes of quiet. Sometimes that might include getting up a few minutes earlier so that you can have those moments of quiet. I once had an associate who was actually teaching me about video, and Jenny always talked about the RPM method, and that's for starting in the morning, rise, pee, meditate. And so if there's a way to be able to take a few moments for yourself right after you get up. So you've affirmed and confirmed that it's a brand new day. You can start the day in any way that you'd like with a new and fresh outlook. But let's add a little bit of moment of grounding. And so going and finding your place of peace, maybe that's somewhere in your home. It's great to be able to do it at the same place every day, in that your body kind of knows that this is the place to settle down, this is the place to settle in, and this is the time to have a tea moment, a little bit elongated, for a nice meditation. The way I start my meditations is usually just by breathing. And so breathing down into my belly and allowing a nice big exhale. And in fact, if we allow an exhale with a sigh, it releases even more any kind of stress that you may have woken up with. And so to do that 3 times, taking in a deep breath and letting it out, and then closing your eyes and remaining quiet and just going inside and perhaps bringing your attention and awareness down into your heart, the place of peace, the place that's always there for you, and just being with the love that is emanating from your heart. And once you've had a few breaths into your heart, then go quiet. And if you should have any of those thoughts of the day that's already coming, what would be great is just to allow them to let go and note that it's a thought I'll return to when I'm finished my meditation, finished my morning grounding, finished being able to set myself right for the day. So this morning routine It's a really wonderful way to start the morning. Maybe yours is just having a cup of tea and sitting quietly. Maybe it's watching the garden. Maybe it's going for a walk. This morning I had a beautiful walk. I'm lucky enough to be in Vancouver's Kitsilano. So in the morning, went and had a nice walk along the beach, and I was able to come back home and have a little meditation then. So, however your morning routine goes for you, it's great to be able to start it when you're actually in bed and you're actually reminding yourself you've woken up, you have a new day to start, you have a new and fresh outlook to be able to access at any time, and knowing that this is the way you're going to start your day. Maybe you add a bit of meditation, maybe you just stretch your body, but being one with yourself such that you really have a time to connect, that is really the core of it. It's so wonderful that you guys are loving your tea and loving your tea moments, and the deep belly breathing. Yes, it really does settle into yourself. So I ask you today, I ask for your comments. How do you start your morning? How do you know that you've really settled into yourself as a way of being and knowing that you're connected with yourself before you start on the Monday of the week? Because Monday is such a big day. It's time to get organized. It's time to make sure that we know what we're doing for the week, time to make sure we know who we're meeting with, what we'd like to get done, all those good things. And it will go more smoothly if you take that time in the morning to really just settle in. And certainly on a cold morning, it's great to be able to stay inside and settle in with yourself and settle in with your tea. And remember to come back to yourself and take some time in the morning to be able to really ground yourself and be one with yourself. If you would love to be able to do this, I see people are doing some stretches, cradling their warm tea in their hands. However it works for you, it's that morning tea moment that I think is so important, especially on Mondays as we want to get going. So I wish you to have a very wonderful week. And I invite you for your comments on how do you start your day? How do you get yourself grounded? And hopefully you can do it on Monday, Tuesday, and all through the week. Needless to say, you're going to have that beautiful place of being able to be grounded inside yourself. In addition, then you can come back there and have tea moments. Maybe when you're getting a little too busy, it's going too fast, you're feeling a little stressed, that is the perfect time to just take a time out for a moment or two and have that tea moment. That deep belly breathing will always calm you down, especially with a nice big exhale. So please let me know, what are your tea moment and morning rituals that get you grounded and get you centered in yourself so that you are going to enjoy a beautiful week. Wishing you a beautiful week, many peaceful tea moments, and all the best to you till another Tea Moment Monday. Thank you. Bye-bye.